Hey, Ant. Okay, I just wanted to go over the changes I made so we're on the same page here. Just want to say first and foremost, I don't have it out for Robert at all. Sure, he's a nice guy, but I just look. This first letter that comes to Lear, I think it's important that it looks as professional as possible as far as how it's worded, and it covers everything that you want to have covered. So I'm going to go through his and then just quickly jump to the changes I made so you understand where my mindset was. So this is his out the gate. Dear Mr. Pierce, my name is Robert Thompson. I represent. So immediately he's going into kind of just talking in first person. And I don't like the approach there. I don't think that's how you start these things as a lawyer. It doesn't have a very professional tone. But also this sentence where he goes, I wish to first thank you for notifying GSI Exchange of your clients and concerns. Blah, 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 may be causing harm. Until a recipient of this letter, GSI had no way of knowing your client was disgruntled over its business affairs. I think that's a little pretentious. I know I know what he's going for, the angle, and I think we're going to achieve that without having to put in little jabs like that. So, so this is what he's saying basically in the beginning. Here's his name, and he doesn't stay consistent with this thing with letter. He doesn't stay consistent with what he does the abbreviations on. So I fixed that. And so basically saying, hi, this is my name. I want to thank you for that. That doesn't really say anything. Okay, this letter has been referred to me for review and response. So please direct all further matters concerning. So please make everything come to me. So those first paragraphs I reworded. I'm going to send you a marked up version, but my rewording is just basically coming from a more professional standpoint. So this letter has been written in response to the cease and desist letter, referred to herein as a letter, sent from the law offices, which is their law offices, referred to as MSK, on the date to Gold Silver Exchange. This is how he introduces himself. I think it's more appropriate. The law offices of Robert E. Thompson currently provide legal representation for Gold Silver International Exchange, the recipient of the letter written on your behalf of your client, Lear Capital. So GSI is now moving forward, request any correspondence in regards to these claims made by your client in the letter be referred to. It's just better wording for what he's trying to say. So then the other thing he says here, which I don't love, is he goes, clearly, I will need more time to investigate matters on my end before I can advise my client any further. To that end, please provide me with the following items. So I just reworded that to, before we can recommend a proper response for a client, we ask if you can provide us with the following items. It would be much appreciated. I think there's two P's there. It would be much apprecited and greatly assist us in providing you with a response in a timely fashion. So I'm still going over this as I go, but anyways, I just started rewording the stuff he's asking for here, and on some of it didn't make a lot of sense. So any and all written agreements between Lear, okay, and then he refers to their coins. I just listed them out. And I added something to this one, which, so, basically this second one, he says, sorry, man. He says, any and all information forming the basis of your client's belief that GSI Exchange has no bona fide intent to sell the coins as advertised. So I said substantiated evidence supporting your client's claim that GSI has no bona fide intent, but then I also said specifically, please provide proof or visual evidence directly corroborating the following claim from your letter. GSI's initial acceptance of the proposed transaction involving Lear RCM coins through its website, followed by the inevitable notices indicating that GSI cannot deliver the precious metals ordered. So we talked about this, and did they ever try to buy coins in mass quantity through the website? If so, what happens? I think we should talk about this before it gets kicked out so we can get our house in order beforehand, but sort of to throw this back at him to be like, we think you're full of shit. Any additional claims? So I reworded this thing a little bit because it was kind of redundant. Number 3. Number 4, I just took verbatim what he had, and then I added what you talked about today. talking about where the price is at. So what I put for that is, please provide examples either by utilizing time-stamped screenshots or another method of equal reliability of what your client believes to be the fair market value, referred to herein as FMV, for the prior mentioned Lear RCM coins, and as to what extent your client feels that GSI's offering differs in comparison to the proposed fair market value. So this could give us the marketing piece at the end of the day if they just lay it out for us, and it's also telling them, like, why do you think our prices are better? Can you show us some proof? I reworded the end too. Read mine versus his. I think you'll like it a lot more. It's pretty drastically changed. I just wanted to give you a quick walkthrough. As you can see, it's pretty laid out here, but I'm sending this to you now, and I'm gonna be heading to Glendale at 10:30. So let's talk in the morning. See if you want to come. If not, I'll just let you know how it goes.